Hey there. I've been reading up on Tunisia recently and its climate seems fascinating. Have you ever been there?
Yes, I have. Tunisia has a Mediterranean climate, characterized by hot, dry summers and mild, wet winters. It's a really interesting climate to study.
That sounds amazing. I heard the summer temperatures can get really high. How do the locals cope with the heat?
Absolutely, summers in Tunisia can be scorching. The locals cope by staying indoors during the hottest parts of the day, usually between noon and 4 p.m. They also use traditional techniques like building houses with thick walls to keep them cool and drink plenty of water.
That's clever. And what about the winter season? I read somewhere that it can get quite wet during that time.
Yes, that's correct. Winters in Tunisia are mild and wet, especially in the northern regions. The rainfall helps in agriculture and supports the country's diverse flora and fauna. The coastal areas experience more moderate temperatures compared to inland regions.
Interesting. How does this climate affect agriculture in Tunisia?
The climate of Tunisia significantly impacts agriculture. The summer heat can make it challenging to grow certain crops, but the winter rains are essential for agriculture. Tunisia is known for its olive cultivation, and the climate plays a crucial role in olive production. Other crops like citrus fruits, grapes, and cereals are also cultivated with consideration of the climate patterns.
I've heard about the olive trees in Tunisia. They're quite famous, aren't they?
Yes, absolutely. Olive trees are an integral part of Tunisia's agriculture and economy. The country is one of the world's leading producers and exporters of olive oil. The climate, with its hot and dry summers, provides an ideal environment for the cultivation of olives.
That's impressive. I also read about the diverse landscapes in Tunisia, from deserts to coastal areas. How does the climate vary across these regions?
Tunisia's diverse landscapes indeed experience varying climates. The coastal areas enjoy a Mediterranean climate, as we discussed earlier, with moderate temperatures and wet winters. Moving inland, the climate becomes more arid, transitioning into a semi-arid climate with lower rainfall. The southern regions, including the Sahara Desert, have a hot desert climate with extremely high temperatures.
It's incredible how diverse the climate is within one country. I can imagine this diversity also affects the wildlife in Tunisia.
Absolutely. The varied climate supports a wide range of wildlife in Tunisia. The coastal areas are home to diverse marine life, while the semi-arid regions support animals adapted to arid environments like desert foxes and reptiles. The Sahara Desert, despite its harsh conditions, is home to unique species such as fennec foxes and camels, which have adapted to the extreme heat and scarcity of water.
I'm fascinated by the adaptations of wildlife in such challenging environments. How about the flora? Are there specific plants that thrive in Tunisia's climate?
Yes, the flora in Tunisia is also diverse and well adapted to the varying climate conditions. Along the coast, you'll find lush vegetation like pine and oak forests. In the semi-arid regions, drought-resistant plants like cacti and acacia trees are common. The desert regions are dominated by hardy plants like date palms and thorny shrubs that can survive in the arid conditions.
It's amazing how nature adapts to different climates. I'm also curious about the impact of climate change on Tunisia. How is the country coping with changing weather patterns?
Climate change is a significant concern for Tunisia, as it is for many countries. Rising temperatures, changing rainfall patterns, and increased frequency of extreme weather events pose challenges to agriculture, water resources, and overall sustainability. Tunisia has been working on various initiatives to adapt to these changes, including implementing water conservation measures, promoting renewable energy sources, and raising awareness about climate change among the population.
It's great to hear that Tunisia is taking steps to address the challenges posed by climate change. Education and awareness are key in such situations. Are there any specific policies or projects in place to tackle these issues?
Yes, Tunisia has implemented several policies and projects to address climate change. The country has set targets to reduce greenhouse gas emissions and increase the share of renewable energy in its energy mix. There are also initiatives to promote sustainable agriculture practices, improve water management, and enhance the resilience of communities to climate-related disasters. International collaborations and partnerships with organizations like the United Nations and the World Bank have played a crucial role in supporting these efforts.
That's commendable. It's reassuring to know that there are global collaborations in place to tackle climate change. I hope other countries are taking similar actions.
Absolutely. Global collaboration is essential in addressing the challenges posed by climate change. Many countries are recognizing the urgency of the situation and working together to find solutions. It's a complex issue that requires collective efforts from governments, organizations, and individuals worldwide.
Agreed. It's heartening to see the world coming together for such a crucial cause. I appreciate your sharing this information about Tunisia's climate. It's a reminder of how interconnected our world is and how important it is for us to protect our environment.
I couldn't agree more. Understanding and appreciating the complexities of our planet's climate is the first step toward taking meaningful action. It's been great discussing this with you. If you have any more questions or if there's anything else you'd like to know, feel free to ask.